Hello everyone, this is Brain Surgeon, and I'm actually doing a video walkthrough guide, and I'm going to be using the Mage because it's my personal favorite class, and it's the most complicated class to play out of all the classes, so showing how to play the Mage is probably more useful than showing how to play another simpler class. I chose the High Elf because I use a Breton on my PS3 version, so I'm going to be using a High Elf for this one. And I'm under the Apprentice Burst sign, which using a high elf with the Apprentice Burst sign is quite risky. You don't want to do it unless you're pretty experienced, because you could get easily one-shotted by any type of magic, because the Apprentice gives you weakness to magic for 100%, and also weakness to fire, weakness to frost, weakness to shock is one of the high elf's racial um, attributes. So having those two combined makes you extremely vulnerable to magic. And I want to touch up on one thing. If you're starting a mage, the wrist irons that your character automatically gets when he first starts the game, you want to keep those. Those are actually an extremely good item for a mage, and the reason why is because mages want to have as much spell effectiveness as they can possibly get, and your spell effectiveness decreases when you wear light armor and heavy armor when you equip armor. So mages want to always be wearing robes, but those wrist irons aren't considered armor pieces. So that's the only wrist item in the game that a mage can enchant, but and wear, and it won't affect their spell effectiveness. So there's one other pair in the Shivering Isles, but you have to have the Shivering Isles installed. So there's only two in the entire game. It's only one if you don't have the Shivering Isles. So it's an extremely good item for a mage. Right now, I'm putting my cursor over the Arcane University. The reason why is because I'm showing you where it is. Because when you first start the game, I recommend this for all characters, not just mages. When you first start the game, the first thing you want to do is you don't want to go to Wayne Priory like most people do. You want to and you don't want to wander around aimlessly to the Imperial City. You want to go and start doing your recommendation quests, and we're going to start with Shadenhall right now. And the reason why is because you want to get into the Arcane University, because the Arcane University allows you to enchant your items. And enchanting your items is extremely useful for a character just starting in the game who's not very powerful and doesn't really have anything to help them. So getting some enchanted items is really going to make the difference when you're starting out.
Did you want something?
You gotta talk to this guy. Click join the Mage's Guild. Yes, he just blathers on. He's a bit of a dick. Recommendation, yes. Okay. He just blathers on. Okay.
What's new with you?
And then you have to talk to this Argonian
I find it
lady. I didn't even mean to click on him. I don't know why I was talking to him.
I'm deep.
You
Don't
just
tell
talk to
me
her. Click
Felkar's
recommendation.
as I've said,
She won't help you until Falcar goes away, because she doesn't like him. She doesn't want to be around him or something. Whatever. So you just wait, and then
so long as
when he goes away, you
Falcar's out
talk
of
to her.
earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get
And then she
me
helps
killed.
you by
He
giving
gave
you the
poor
key to the
victim
well.
same
And also by giving you a spell that allows you to breathe underwater, which is useful because you're going to be going underwater to get the items. To get the item that he wants, the ring that he wants, the Ring of Burden. The Ring of Burden weighs a lot, and so it will make you over encumbered. And since we're a mage, we don't have much encumbrance anyway, so having this spell with us is going to be nice. Most people won't be able to cast a spell, especially if they're level 1, but we'll be able to because we have Alteration as one of our major skills. And right now, my past self is showing you his major skills. I don't know why I did that, because I already went through this before. I'm not actually doing this now. I'm dubbing over actually showing this. So this is actually my past self that's actually doing the visuals. I'm doing the audio track, so I can't control what I'm doing right now. Okay, done. Cast a spell. Go into the well. Now, I had a little trouble with this, because, as I said before, being a mage, I don't have a high strength, so I can't really carry that much. So when I took this item, I had to drop quite a bit of stuff. I didn't even have that much on me in the first place. It's not like I was wearing any heavy armor, but I'm still over encumbered, so I had to drop some stuff. There's the wrist irons that are really valuable if you're a mage, so make sure you keep those. Just drop that. Get out of there. Now, this is a cool little trick to find your way around if you're in a city and you need to find the Fighters Guild or the Mages Guild. You see that the blue banner right there for the Mages Guild. The Mages Guild is always represented by a blue banner outside their building. The Fighters Guild is always in red. That's a neat little way to find your way around if you're ever lost in a city and you don't know the directions. So we go back to the Mages Guild. And we talk to the Argonian, which is around here somewhere. There she is.
What brings you here?
I'm afraid something's... I'll admit, it's my doing. I'm just so tired.
And that black guy with the afro was a Red Guard. Which Red Guards don't usually study magic, so it's kind of weird that he's here. And then you just drop the item because it weighs a hell of a lot, so you want to get rid of it as fast as possible.
Hello.
And then you go down to the basement. You have to do this for the quest to complete the quest. You go down to the basement. You go through the door over here. And then I do this lockpicking part, which I don't like lockpicking on the PC because it's annoying. Because the mouse is always screwing and moving to the other lock that I don't want to do. I like doing lockpicking on my PS3. It's easier to control the freaking lock. There we go. Take the soul gems.
Hello, associate.
Talk is free.
What's this? Oh, alright. Now,
And she's really upset because
you too.
black soul gems means that you harvested a human soul to make them. So you get the recommendation, and that's how you get the recommendation for Shadenhall. Stay tuned. Bye.